Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper for Viperland, and we are here trying to finish up Nier Automata. Chat was small. Hopefully this works out. I just zoomed in on it. It's usually our band-aid fix until Better Twitch TV gets their act together. But also, hello, we got Sir Jude, we got Sor, and we got Chuck all in chat. How you all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. So we were heading to the third and final, is it resource collector thing? And we're gonna go get the thing from the top of the thing and do the thing. Things are happening. So hopefully the Twitch chat is kind of readable that way. We'll see. Normally I get it a larger font size via Better Twitch TV, but whenever they're having issues, it doesn't get enlarged. So, you know. We played this for like a crap ton of endings. Yes, but there are 5 main story endings. You get ending A when you first beat the game, and then you start in route B to get ending B, both of which we've gotten on camera. This is the route leading us to ending C and D. Once you've gotten C and D, you can get ending E. There's technically 26, one for every letter of the alphabet. The other ones are all like joke endings, like when I ate that fish and I got the bad ending for it, or when I blow myself up on the bunker. The rest of them are all endings, but like you see yourself like die or lose or something and the credits go by and fast forward. Of the outfit somehow? I'd have to look up a guide because I honestly don't know what most of them are. But probably, but it might not be that easy. We'll see. But yeah, so there are a crap ton of endings, but there are, if you just keep playing the game, you'll go all the way to either C or D, because there is a choice you make, and if you see both choices, then you get the option of ending E, and those are the 5, like, actual story endings. But it's not like you have to play through the game 5 times, it's, while they're endings, you're intended to play it through this way. Like, that's the point. So you can say there's ending A, B, C, D, but you're supposed to go through them. Also, hey Fear, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat.
Over and over.
Yeah, you guys don't see when I load the game, but it shows which endings I've achieved. So it's like A, B, K, T, and something. I got a few. I got the one for blowing myself up on the bunker, I got the one for removing my iOS chip, or OS chip, and I got the one for eating the fish. Those are the 3 I got.
This reads, God box.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
And I honestly don't know what the other ones are. This guy also does tend to have multiple endings. I tend to not finish Disgaea games. I tend to get stuck up in like doing item world stuff and not necessarily finish the games, which is not because I get bored and wander off to other things, because I tend to do things that aren't the story in the games. So good, doing some marks for the allied seals. Cool, cool. Doing well over here. Yeah, I don't remember which endings I get into the Disgaea games, but I know there are a bunch of them. To be fair, while I enjoy the storylines of the Disgaea games, that's not really why I'm there. I enjoy it, they usually give me a laugh, they're usually filled with cool characters that I like seeing.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Oh, we can hear him mess around with the tower.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove on the tower stuff. And in order to repay you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final substance will earn a
Special prize? If this game has taught me anything, it's that it will be a good thing. While I see a lot of 9S and 2B cosplays, I see a lot of A2 cosplayers at cons.
Origin activated to the east.
A large what now?
I don't know which I see more of.
He's going
I feel like
around.
2B, I see more 2Bs than anything
Well,
else.
let's
I
go
think it's
check out
2B,
this large
A2, 9S in
structural
order of
unit.
like cosplay popularity. Or number of cosplays, which I guess is definitely different from cosplay popularity. It can be a very popular cosplay that not a lot of people actually do, but you know what I mean. Special prize, a pocket of depression. Yeah. You know, it's perfect. The depression collection sounds like really just the subtitle for the year 2020, doesn't it? Easy to do. That's true. I mean, to be fair, you have to be comfortable with your body, because there ain't a lot there, but in terms of just pure, like, fabric and ease, I guess the hardest part would be... It's hard to tell where those... Are those just shoes? Or no, those are definitely just shoes, right? Yeah, so you just have the shoes, the tights. You'd have to, like, rip it convincingly, I suppose. And if you want to go the extra mile, like, do, like, the joints. Because she does have, more than the other androids, slightly, like, exposed joint work. But, like, realistically, if you don't do that, nobody's going to call you out for it. Like, nobody's going to care. And if you're the type of person who calls cosplayer out for that, stop it. Like, whenever I go to cons, I wear my comfy shoes. Because if you're standing all day, I'm wearing comfy shoes. One person in my 10 years of cosplaying Stein has called me out on not wearing his shoes. And that person was an asshole. It's like, why would you do that? Why? I mean, I didn't care because the overwhelming majority of people don't give a damn. It's just like every now and again some of my hair sticks out the back of the wig, but nobody takes a picture of the back of your outfit. So who cares? It's true, some people just are. And like, don't get me wrong, I understand the concept of wanting your outfit to look the best it can. Hell yeah, be a perfectionist about your stuff. Or don't. Both are kind of okay. But if you're gonna be a perfectionist about like how other people do their just casual stuff like that, like, don't. Stacia! Wait, didn't you just... Don't I already have one to replay for you? Literally from like... You know what? You know what? I do, and it's right here. There's your 21. It still had... So you must hit that button at the very end of your 21 month, and then had your 22 month. Either way, thank you so much, Stacia. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. If you have not played this game and you intend on playing this game, keep in mind that everything we do tonight is massive end of this game spoilers. I would recommend this game highly if you have no interest in playing it, or if you've already played it, cool. But I want to give you that warning because I do recommend this game super highly. And if you haven't played it, because I don't know if you've played this or not. I know Afro hasn't. I don't know if you have. Just the warning, literally everything we do is going to be huge spoilers. All of it. All of it. So, you know, it is up to you what to do with that info. We're just giving you that info. But yeah, I love the hell out of this game. That's why I'm replaying it. Hell, I'm pretty sure that's what I've been calling my uploads to YouTube. Vapor Replays Nier Automata because he loves the hell out of it. But, yeah,
Report.
I like it a lot.
Notification received from access point.
Where were we going? Oh yeah, we were going the same way. I was just following the dot without paying attention. Aha. Might pop out. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I do appreciate you coming by to say hi, and I do appreciate the resubscriptions very, very much. But that's why I wanted to give you that heads up just in case. Though, if you see this game on sale, I would pick it up. It's also one of those games, I would argue the less you know the better, but it does have a Platinum Games fighting style, which, okay, I'm doing bad against this guy, but in general it's got a really fun combat style. I just couldn't hit that bastard. Let's taunt this fool. Oh, okay. Fine, we won't taunt this fool. Can we taunt him from distance?
Let's see what you've got.
I don't know if it worked. There we go. Oh, you can evade taunt. Okay. Okay. I also just, I don't know, I love this big honking greatsword. Like, we can do other things. I could just do that to go down. But it's just something about big honking greatswords. They're always going to be good. Also, are we on the right chipset here? I don't remember if this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. I think we even swapped the other guy to it too. Might reward to sudden end the stream. I've seen that, and I believe Fiesta Lord has the same, actually. And I had thought about it. I think it's a really funny idea, but I don't think it's what I'm gonna do. I feel like that's... I don't want to say too much power, but like I feel like that's... I don't know. I feel like that's using points to take fun away from everyone else. If that makes any sense. Like, getting me to draw, I guess if you're super invested in the storyline and you don't care about my drawing abilities, it could be lesser fun, but like, whatever, that's still entertainment. Having me die seems entertaining to a lot of people, but I feel like straight ending the stream is actively just taking all the fun away from everyone. But I like the idea. I think it's a really funny idea. But I don't know. I probably won't implement it. But I laughed really hard when I saw that Fiesta Lord had it. And I had thought about it. I really did be like, you know, I could do that. But I probably won't. Aha, I've got a flashlight. Needs flashlights though. I think we turned off the scream. Yeah, we did. Wanted to actually be able to fight things halfway decently. And level up apparently. Didn't know we were even close. Pew pew. Oh, come on. I didn't download it, but there's also the possibility of downloading the DLC for this. I never did play it. Apparently it's got a lot of, like, interesting boss fights, and it gets you the Kaine outfit. Because, you know, a cool character beat fan service. Don't get me wrong. What I've seen of Kaine is really cool, and I like her as a character. But that outfit, though. That's why even after, like, even once Nier OG does get re-released, and I can actually play it, I still won't be getting any figures of Kaine. I can't just put that stuff around my room. It's like, no. Love her theme, love the music, love the concept of her character. I've seen some cinematics, totally dig her. That outfit, though. Not that it's bad, per se, but, you know, it's, not much. I believe is the technical terminology. Oh hey, lights came back on. Oh hey, elevator. I'm glad they point me at the right elevator. Like, tiny thing, but I'm really glad they do that. Normally I don't like games taking camera control away from me, but in this case it's like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you've never seen Kaine's outfit, just... you can Google search it. Keep in mind, it's a little lewd. But that's her. If you look it up, you might be like, "Wow, is that some like paid DLC effect?" It's like, no, that's how she dress. It's 100% her entire game clothing. That's just what she wear, yo. Like, I'm pretty sure when I first saw like art of the character, I was like, no, that can't be the outfit. Because again, in my infinite shame, I haven't actually played OG Nier. Which, it's even worse, because like I remember hearing about it, but like, I remember hearing about it just in like, review sense, not like people who played it sense, but like just straight up reviews of like, the combat's okay, the music's good, and at the time, that wasn't what I wanted out of a JRPG. I was more turn-based, and while I like a good story, I wanted good combat too. In hindsight, I wish I could have been like, no, play this, you fool. Well, you know, getting remastered. We'll play it. And I look forward to it. I really do. Oh, come on. Shoot him in the back. How dare you. Flash him. I was hoping they'd get mad before I got over here, but okay. Still going up here? Alright. I do like just flashing them with the lights, makes them go super pissed off. It's so simple, but it works. Oh, it's not. Still somebody on the radar. Ah, there you go. It's one of you. You can enrage these guys. Alright. Perfect. Things that are a pain to hit, taking extra damage is wonderful. You don't need to hit them that often.
Proposal. Continue to provide care for
This looks fine. A little spinny. Can't actually get up there, can we? Alright, this might be a time for hacking things. You know, I was really hoping to hack the ones I couldn't reach game, but, you know, taking them down one by one is fine. As long as we're hacking something, progress is being made. Alright, all the little guys. Oh, come on. Really? Gotta hack them from the distance. There we go. Guess I could be shooting them too. It probably takes about as much time as hacking them. Yeah. Takes about as much time as hacking them. Alright. Actually, I think it took longer. Alright, easy peasy. But I hear more shots firing. Ah, there it is. A little early. There he goes. Anything else for me, game? Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, yep. Keep getting enraging works both ways. They do extra to me too. And so maybe I should try not to get hit by all of their things. Just maybe. That's fine. We're level 60. We got health. I got, not what I wanted. I actually got a good amount of healing if we need it. Alrighty. We've reached the top.
Model 210.
Oh hey, it's his operator.
Operator?
You know, just... I'm sure she's doing fine. sure she's doing great. Yep, just fine.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210. Volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
So she decided to become a battle droid. And got infected. I mean, to be fair, she probably would have gotten infected if she was up on top too, at this rate. Oh, heck. Yeah, gonna have to just wait for those to be coming around. I wonder if I can enrage this thing. It's looking like no. Got him. Alright.
Operator!
Well, time to hack then. This final boss? No.
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep
No.
mission related. One
Don't even wanna.
affirmation. Supplies.
Shit.
Like she's been on one combat mission. And not even. Of course her one combat mission would go like this.
Family. Speedy with. Please. Kill. Just wanting the family. I was so lonely.
Doesn't feel good, gotta say. Oh, hey. Suppose it's two people close enough to 9S that she's just stabbed through.
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
He's well on his way. He's practically there.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Also, hey man, how's it going tonight? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Oh, hello, Big Bot.
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Your high unit 9S is still alive. Query. Why would he...
Oh, it's these two. Aww. It's the little bots that are always bringing them oil. Wow, okay. Enraging this guy hurts like hell. Good to know. Wow. I didn't hit anything. That just happens. I mean, I guess I walked closer, but... Did he technically take down the core of this tower? I guess beating the boss did it. Pod 042. Contact initiated between Pod 042 and Pod 153. Pod 153. What is the matter, Pod 042? Pod 153. This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Yeah, it's a loading screen. Pod 042. Acknowledged. However, this pod has a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. Pod 042. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 042 and Pod 153. Pod 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. Pod 042. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Pod 153. Message unclear. Clarification requested. Pod 042. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. Pod 042. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards support targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Pod 042. Query. Could this be our will? Yeah, you can kind of tell the differences in the way they talk from the point before they decide to share data and the point after, where they start to actually speak more like things with emotions as opposed to just this. Pod 153. Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Pod 042. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Pod 153. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Pod 042. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Pod 153. Duty? Heh, you sound like an android just there. I mean, the fact that they went, heh, like, come on, that's not something one of the pods would have done early in the game, like, at all. Pod 042. Agreed. But just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Pod 153. Perhaps. Pod 042. Pod 153. Pod 040. Oh, do not die. Pod 153. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 042. Pod 042. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning.
Good
9S.
morning.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported
Like the
to
concept of the
current
pod just
location.
dragging
All
him
system
over.
Checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh.
You were in a dangerous spot, so we moved you.
Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
Well, we did get it. Okay.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good. 'Cause 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 'c
Pod can count to 4. Very important. Pods are making a bot. I know it's unexpected, but it's nice. Yeah, you missed 210. It's okay. It's always great. Always great. Also, hello Potions. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Hey, we got more mail. I should check those.
Mail notification received from access point.
Sorry. News is better than it was yesterday, but it's still just being weird. Not as weird as yesterday, though. This is different, right? This is different from the usual town music. Ah, sorry. Sorry, Potions. But welcome. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. You did miss it, but it's okay. The Depression Collection, yeah. Like, this is slightly different, right? I'm not crazy. I mean... like, slightly different vocally. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's still gibberish lyrics, so what do I know? Alright, well... tower should be opened. Oh, we unlocked the stuff. Yeah, we did the thing. Oh, do we have to hack each of them? Yeah, that's why. In 20 seconds, no less. Ah, damn it. Okay. Don't need that damage, yeah. Guitar changes music during pivotal moments. I mean, I know, right? That would be silly. Oh, I didn't touch that game. Heck you. Alright, hacking number 3. Got all you. And got you. That's true, it's chaos language. Well, I mean... yes, but it's different for every song, like, you know, it's... yes, I'll 100% grant you that. It is absolutely professional gibberish. That much is very true. It's okay, guys, we're hacking. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. Ow. Okay, fine. We're gonna flash all you, murder you, and hack the tower.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Fine, we'll hack you. Even though this isn't our good hacking setup. Damn it! I did walk into both of those with my face. Yeah, sometimes they zoom out a bit.
Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you.
100% expected to fight there the first time.
The two of us
Like
will take
one,
this
like,
from here.
I mean, it's intentional, but that looks like a boss fight charge. It's like, of course, we've been expecting you point their swords at you, suddenly fight.
Devila? Obala? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S.
Yeah, oh no, I'm working on it.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Explain the story there, yeah. Yeah. Again, like, first time through, I had no idea who they were, other than just like, ah, that's a cool design. Now it's like, oh, I know why they were ostracized. I know why their models are just always like, wow, looked down upon. It's like, oh. Because they definitely mention that as a thing of like, they have to redeem themselves for like the mistakes of their predecessors in the same model line. It's like, oh no. Now I know. This is their theme, yeah.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to...
Man, that sounds like such a bad
The
idea.
resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
Atonement, yeah.
It's not going in at all.
Let's see, the weekend stream? Yeah, I do weekend streams every night. Well, every weekend.
No, don't.
Also, hey, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland chat. Do you mean like an earlier stream? We'll see. I don't know what the weekend holds. The problem is everyone in my house is home and up later lately.
But if you do that,
So there's a lot of background noise on the weekends. Which, you know, how things go. Just shove them through.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
We have gotten in the tower. And their theme ends, yeah. Pod 153. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Popola. Better catch some weekend streams. Yeah, I'm usually here on the weekends. Pod 153. Do you wish to open this data now? Yeah, we'll do it. I don't remember if I read this the first time. I must have, but it probably just didn't have any extra meaning to me. Excuse me. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward, one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twins, Devila and Popola models. Yeah, oh hi, blissful death. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest models, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destinies, burdened as a pair. Because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah, Watch out! Oh, Devla staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there. For a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright. Popola, come on. We have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage. Oh, yeah. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. That's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing? We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Pfft, they wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took away another victim, she says. It's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. Tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we'd just told each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, also I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, then all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. A record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remained of replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devila and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhanded remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with an unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. Okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that won't stop. It was going to happen again. And it won't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are. And that Devila and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare to help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright, as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and go support. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. Yeah. Yeah. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Like, come on! Literally, okay, you're not going to remember why, but you were going to feel guilty all the time, because people who looked like you did a bad. That is beyond messed up.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era
Like,
in which
that's...
they were referred to as administrators.
Ooh.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance
trap,
is a
yeah.
trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all.
There, it does say saving possible. There we go. It is really pretty in here. It's a similar design, like it's the same like white blocky design kinda as the Created City, but not quite. Wow, I am bad at hitting things. Yeah, piss them off, that'll help. There you go, just wanted a good screenshot. I'm sure I took screenshots my first time through here, but I don't remember, so taking more now.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead.
Whoops.
You're going to love it.
Well,
I'm gonna kill you.
is that just because I dropped you off the cliff? Don't have to be so mean. Didn't mean to drop you off the cliff. We'll jump it next time. I figured there'd be a path. I was wrong. See? Easy. That seems fine. Perfectly fine.
2B models?
You know, I mean, sure, it's great.
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am.
Also, hey Grim, how's it going?
I'll tear you up.
Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Oh, it's non-stop fun time. You know that. The voice actor and the facial animator is really just on point. Really just on point. I haven't heard it in the Japanese audio. I'm sure it's just as on point, but like, having only played it through with the English dub, I can never remember the name of the actor who plays 9S, and I'm really sorry, because he does a great job. I'm just bad at names in general, but like, damn, man. Well, like I've mentioned, the entire cast is great, but I feel like, what was it? Was it Adam or Eve was the one we fight? I think it's Eve, right? Because Adam was the original, Eve was the brother. Eve and 9S's voice actors put in the work. You know, I turned off the Scream chip because we went to our combat-focused ship, but this would be a really, really evil place to turn that back on, wouldn't it? Really just evil. Wow, it just hit through everything. So, really? Really? Holy crap, like I knew... Wait, no, I'm thinking that's the long-haired brother, right? Okay. Still really cool. But I thought you meant the shorter hair one. I was like, no.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Still impressive, though. Like... oh. Yeah, didn't recognize either. And this has got to be only good for him, right? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's good.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check
To
it
the
out.
tower we go. I still like that you can't enrage the moose. Moose is like, I don't care, whatever. Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, the androids literally were like, your predecessor's done and messed up. You're gonna feel guilt forever. You're not gonna know why though, because we're gonna wipe your memory. Like, I like the like tilted. I don't know. I like the design of the tower, inside and out. Though it's definitely, well, you do take a long elevator ride. That's not to say it's bigger on the inside, but you definitively take a long elevator ride to start it. So I assume you're up there by then. Oh man.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside.
I see.
Sure, they'll be fun. Okay, same thing.
We 9...
I see.
Say... Did we manage to help?
You did.
Oh look, it's second waifu. Also, hey May, welcome to Viperland in the chat. They can destroy cars by standing. That's true, yeah. Well, in this game, early on, they're legitimately destructive for us. If you piss off a moose, they will kill you. At this rate, the mooses don't really level up. We could easily take down a moose. especially because we have a bit of bait on us that makes it so that they won't fight back. So we could, I'm just not going to. Not intentionally, at least. Unless it's a white moose, we need that meat for upgrades. You know, priorities, yo. Alright, up the tower we go.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the
Yeah,
area.
it might be. Might be related.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Yeah, this wasn't here before, right?
Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Oh, Pod. Poor Pod. And I didn't know the meaning of this room my first time through. Now I get why this is just emotional manipulation. It's probably the best way of putting it. I was like, cool, a library, yay. And now I'm like, oh, why would you do this?
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
It is that.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Of course you can't go down there. Exactly, yeah.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Cool, we can hack. Hack the data, yeah. Oh, damn you. Data doesn't want to be accessed, yeah. Makes it go the long way around. Well, he said it's a representation, or it said it's a representation of a library. Doesn't mean it actually is a library. Library Index, Atom Unit Storage Record, Eve Unit Storage Record, Yorha Communications Interception Record, Yorha Server Record, Human Server Record, Human Server Establishment Record, Human Heritage Preservation Record, Tower System Summary, Tower Subsystem Summary, Special Unit Creation Record, Plant Species Preservation Record, Animal Species Preservation Record. That's the index.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Don't know what I'm supposed to be blowing up, but I guess these guys. There we go. Who encrypts books this hard? Human server records. Outline. Preceded human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GI block, SF block. Generic storage warehouse location information. Browsing redacted, browsing redacted, browsing redacted. I mean,
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
if the machines made this, they just made it look like human stuff. I would bet you that those aren't even in any way removable or movable at all. It probably just looks like books. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the big one's gonna go, right? Class 1 patient Yona. Chest x-rays, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting, 4 milligrams luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing course of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening of the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Small recovery. Also, this is the Devil and Popola office, right? I believe. Again, I've only seen videos on the original Nier. That's all the things we fought. You know, just hanging out. Kicked all their butts. Not all the things, but it's a lot of things. Not a real letter. Don't legitimately remember the way forward, but it might be this door. Nope.
Huh? What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
Okay, so I take it back. They're actual books. I didn't remember that aspect.
This data.
It's an actual book. I was just hypothesizing. I didn't know. It's a book. Yep. Oh man, if you're looking for good videos on any part of Yoko Taro, look up Mr. Clemps on YouTube. His sense of humor is an acquired taste. I didn't necessarily vibe with it so well at first, but I've grown to like it over time. But his information and way of explaining things and just pure knowledge of the series is phenomenal, and would recommend it for any of his videos on Yoko Taro. He has other videos too, which I enjoy. I think I've watched most of his now, but specifically anything Drakengard Nier related, cannot recommend him highly enough. He goes so in depth in this game that not only does he cover the game that we're currently playing, he covers both of the stage plays and supplemental information. It's 4 separate 20 to 40 minute long videos. He covers so much stuff. But like, it never feels like, oh, this video is going on too long. Like, good.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's a way to make. Like, I feel like every time I have a question.
Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability
Oh,
infection
yeah.
source is transplanted parts from
You know,
affected units.
that
Proposal: hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
literally everything around here is corrupted. Let's just take that part. That seems fine. That's fine, we'll blow up the world. Yeah, like, every time I'm like, why would they do that to me? Like, every time we see, like, one of the units get stabbed through and it bleeds red, I'm like, why would they do that? It's like, it's the suffering. Suffering is the reason.
95% of functionality restored.
It's just how it is. Yeah, they didn't have to, like, when I was reading the Devil and Popola stuff, why did they make androids feel hot and cold? Suffering. Why do they bleed red? Suffering. Like, Just suffering. Just suffering. It's the reason. Why let them feel pain? Suffering. Genres of games. Yeah, and while I won't say that like all of them are like perfect, because like let's be honest, you can choose your way through any of the top-down shooter type stuff. It never feels shoehorned in per se. Like it still feels good. Like I'm sure if I was looking for a pure bullet hell experience, this wouldn't be my go-to. If I was looking for a pure JRPG experience, I don't think this would be my go-to either. I would call it a JRPG like action game, but I wouldn't call it the best JRPG or the best action game. The combat's good, but there's better combat out there. Any other Platinum game. But it really does end up greater than the sum of its parts. Like, legitimately, all the bits add up wonderfully. It feels good to play. Yeah, so the thing I didn't say last time, the other thing Yoko Taro really likes? Evil girls in red dresses. Really digs that. Flowers, suffering. Evil girls in white dresses. Big fan, clearly.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
And I never noticed the first time through the game, but you can catch glimpses of them throughout 9S's story. I didn't notice any during 2B's, and mind you, I wasn't looking for them. I wasn't looking for them during his either. But they absolutely, one of those two shows up after the first fight not the first fight, but the 9S fight in the amusement park. Absolutely. One of the times you're in the bunker and taking one of the ships down to Earth, as you launch, one of them's there. I spotted one other time too. I'm sure if I was actively really trying, I could spot more, but like, it just peppered about in subtle little ways. Oh, goodness. Okay. Got it. Don't enrage the big guy. Got it. Message received, game. I hear you loud and clear. And if you're gonna enrage the big guy, steer clear. But like, I definitely didn't notice any of them my first time playing the game, and even now, I only barely caught glimpses of them. So like, that's good stuff, game. I enraged him, which increases the damage he takes and the damage he does by like 200%. I think that's the chip we got now, it's like 200%. So that was maybe a mistake. In hindsight. With that much stuff going around. Usually with all that extra damage, we leech enough to power through whatever, but not always. Not always. Like little guy, it's like, aw. Cute. See, he hurts me hard, but we just murder him. Down low. Yeah, I definitely didn't see any in 2Bs, but again, I didn't even think to look for them at the time. That was A2's passive there. Yeah, I guess having the chip on us lets us do it. I never really paid attention to it previously. I thought, like, she can hold square to do it. We hold square when we throw our weapon. I don't know if hers is different or not, I really don't know. But it is a nifty mechanic, and it... We did it.
Now let us show you what we promised.
Top secret, you're her disposal.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be.
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight?
We gonna read that?
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed.
There it is. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. Project 0301, Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. So yeah, Yorha did this to Yorha.
Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up! Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all of them. And this tower!
Wow, that dude. Nothing. Definitely not going to enrage one of these guys. Might hack him, though. Mudaha, exactly. I mean, I suppose it is kind of useless. Ow, ow, ow. You know, these are aerial-based combat units. Definitely quicker to hack them. Yeah, potentially quicker to hack them. Well, guess we get one or the other. Alright, makes sense. No, cheating. Okay, you guys gonna stop that? Come on. Oh, you're supposed to die to that. Oh, hello, son of a gun. Well, I guess it's time to take this for ourselves. Even though we just beat it up, it's fine. I'm sure. Everything's just fine. Oh yeah. This guy. Oh, it's not enraging.
Who are they?
Well, maybe I shouldn't enrage him. Gonna keep trying anyway, though. Nah, I'm gonna guess it's not enrageable. It's fine. Okay, up he goes, I suppose. Down we go. I mean, I guess we could push a button. The mechs are wearing heels. Everything's gotta wear heels. I mean, we're androids. This is how it is. Heels for everything.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite an impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test line for Project Yora.
Shut up!
Yeah, the events he's talking about are apparently detailed in one of the stage plays. Apparently one of the stage plays is all about what he's talking about right there. Ow.
You're an obstinate little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it!
I have the same hacking sequence. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to hack into her at this rate. She's just trying to fight back. But I agree, she's got a different take on it. I like that.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
I think you're dumb.
And explain
Thanks,
it
Pod.
already.
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, you heard him. Don't fight back. Gotta go further, yeah. State live action, Japan only, stage play. Yup. Yup. Yeah, overload the system.
Consciousness data
So
saturation
logically,
rate
we'd fight back.
30%.
So if we don't fight back, hits the logic circuits.
It's also very amusing.
Let's see if we can logically knock a hit.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human.
Well, so do the machines.
The machine life forms the aliens
Oh,
left
yeah.
behind act as if they want.
Yeah, everything just wants to be human.
We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist?
We don't have a backup plan. What do we do?
All things end with accepting death, do they not?
It's the perfect plan. I mean, other than the increasing number of projectiles everywhere. Besides that, it's the perfect plan.
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Launching every... I don't think so. In fact, there's not.
Data saturation rate 100%.
I did platinum the game, but I did cheat. Well, in game... I didn't earn it. I didn't cheat. Didn't earn it. Oh, you can still get hit by them. Ooh, I think I've mentioned this before, but once you get all the story endings, you can go to a vendor in town and just buy with in-game gold or whatever it is, trophies. They're a lot, but you can just buy them.
Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for
So
our
I cheated a bit.
We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately.
Oh, it definitely devalues it, yes. For sure.
Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Well, now there's infighting.
The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Just gonna let them see who wins. I'm sure I'm supposed to be helping out, but nah. Intelligent AI's weakness shows, yeah. Oh hey. See ya. Now you ain't hacking us anymore. Perfect. It definitely does devalue the platinum. Most of the platinums I have are on the easier side anyway, so like, kind of live with it. Most of my platinums are like rhythm games or visual novels, things that, or Telltale games, things that don't exactly have a high value platinum anyway. I feel like the only one that I'm actually proud of is Final Fantasy 13 2. Because I hated that game and I platinumed it anyway. The 15 was pretty okay too. I'm actually pretty alright with the 15 platinum. Ooh. That's true. I would definitely believe that he intended it to devalue it. That sounds like a very Taro thing to do.
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Up the tower we go. And up the tower we go. To be fair, other than there being a trophy for doing, like, the super boss, I don't think any of the other trophies are overly difficult. Like, I think... well, I was gonna say, one of them is, like, max out all weapons, but you need to do that to fight the super boss, so, like... I don't think any of them are crazy hard. So, even if it... So even if they didn't do things like that, it would still not exactly be the rarest platinum. The transitions here, though, are just freaking genius. Like, it's good. Like, this is a good sequence. The whole game is great, but like, this is just swapping back and forth between them, hearing this music play. I think this is just called like The Tower too. But like, they must set it up so there's loading time during the fights or something, because every other time you swap things in the game, there's loading time, and like not really here. Like you got that like a second of clouds, but I'm not gonna call that loading. Oh, Bipolar Nightmare, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's obvious that I definitely know all the titles of all the tracks. Ow. But, you know, once again, the track naming on point. That would be interesting. I'd be okay with that. I don't really know, though. Like, I like the design of this, and I'd love to have a raid going through here. What would be a good use of 50k points? And taunt the final boss? I can try. I don't think you'd even have to use points, but I don't know if I'd succeed. We are very close to final boss. We are in the final stages. I really wanted to kill those guys on the right. Hey, we got missiles! Duh.
What's all this junk?
Yeah.
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Oh, heck. Oh, okay, yeah, as soon as the lyrics kick in, I'm like, yeah, I know this song. Some of them, like, there's some of them that you recognize the melody without, and there's some that's like the lyrics kick in, like, yes, yes. Can't really reach those, kind of. Never mind. Come on. You can tell we didn't spec in a ranged attack at any point. But whatever. Just gotta keep calm and keep shooting. Actually, that one's probably blade range. If I had had heckin' the blade beam still turned on, that would work too. I did end up getting another blade beam chip, just didn't really use it. Yeah, exactly, clouds and blade beam. You know, you could have kept going to the top of the tower. You just gotta... wants to murder all the machines. Thought I blew up there for a second. The missiles hit me as I felt a rumble in the controller from hitting him. And I was like, oh no, I exploded. Whoops. Back up we go. And I think... Oh, about to say I think we got him, but... Yeah, not yet, I forgot. Got a tie. Oh, damn it. My instinct is always just to head towards the walls, and that usually backfires on me. Whenever I get the flame walls. Okay. Hello. Lots of little things that definitely will in no way explode. At all. No explosions here. There we go. More hacking. So, Little Stacia, who was here earlier, finally watched Gurren Lagann for the first time, and finished it today. And they asked the question whether they should see the movies or not, and I was like, I haven't seen them, but I hear it's about the same, except they changed the ending. So I just watched that ending on YouTube. It's good. I'd never actually seen it before. Didn't expect full titties. Didn't expect that from Gurren Lagann. Apparently the movie has straight up nudity. And it still felt epic.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
Like, I had seen the attack in Super Robot Wars, but I'd never actually seen the movie ending.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for.
Yeah, it's not
And
colored,
your
correct.
was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one
I was still,
ever
like,
learned
I
the
almost
truth,
posted it in the Discord
we were
until I got to that part. I was
designed
like,
to be
ah,
killed. They built a back
no.
door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, Sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units.
So
But you
why in
knew
her
that.
ending,
Right,
it
9S?
always ends this way.
Shut up.
Or something, I can remember, forget the exact phrasing, but paraphrasing. Yeah.
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought
Damn.
and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
And so, we have a choice. A2 doesn't want this cannon to blow up what remains of humanity on the moon. It's really just data, but it is literally all that remains of humanity. 9S don't care. He's been beaten down by a system that was literally designed to kill him repeatedly and everyone he's ever cared for, and really doesn't care if humanity gets blown up. I mean, it's true, but we gotta pick the first one. This is the final boss fight. It's the only correct answer. To get ending E, you have to do both. So, destroy 9S. Alright. So, I believe 9S is ending C. A2's is ending D. I could have them reversed, though. Ending E is the better ending. But we have to do both of these to get E. So, are you sure? Understood. And because somebody said I gotta taunt the final boss.
What? Is that
So we
all?
did. And...
I let my guard down.
oh man, when did I save? Oh no. I assume they're gonna let me restart that. I don't remember when I saved. To be fair, did it without the points, taunted the final boss. Yeah. Okay, I was pretty sure, because I remember failing this once or twice back in the day. Yeah, non-combat model my booty. Ugh! Oh, he reversed my controls! He full-on Malfestio'd me.
Hacking activity.
I'm holding left on my stick right now.
Unit 9S.
Damn it!
Oh. Oh, they're still reversed in here! Oh god, no. Oh, I'm dead in here. Oh no. Oh no. Only the left stick was reversed. My right stick was still fine. Stop hacking me, you little tool bag! Alright. Oh, that's actually pod program. I never actually used it much, but it's still reversed. Reversing oh, no, we're good. Reversing just one stick is arguably more confusing than reversing both, but barely. Alright, fighting back. Yeah, don't beep at me. Yeah, I keep forgetting that is the thing I could do, I just never did it. I got stuck with hammer for so long. In fact, you know what? Oh, well, let's gonna try and hammer. There we go. The hammer kill.
Pod! Hack it!
Acknowledged.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, he's a little... I mean, he's been through a lot,
Tell me
but...
where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a
I like how the
tactical
pod
support
knows.
unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
May have gone the wrong way. Nope. Yeah, I was curious if they'd let me self-destruct in here. I'm not gonna. Well, it's not even self-destruct, it's enrage, but...
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, 9S deserved better. Yeah, well, you could say that about most characters in Yoko Taro games.
I'm sorry.
Deserved better. Not all. Every now and again somebody absolutely deserves what's coming to them. But... not exclusively. Not even majority of the time.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Like a meal. Hoo boy. Again, didn't know my first time through. Oh, she's ending C. Okay. I don't know if they let us skip them this time. But considering how many times we're going to be seeing these in a very short period, I normally don't skip credits. We're going to skip them right now because we literally have to see them twice more. Yeah, I only watched the video on Dragon Guard 3. I didn't actually play it. Though I now have it, it just runs poorly. Oh, that's why you remember the sword. I honestly don't remember, Jude, but that might very well be it. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen. There you go. Debug menu can be activated. Oh, I always forget about that. We'll disable all save functionality to load any save data. So if you want to just dick around, it is so rare for games these days to have a debug mode. It's so rare. Like, the only time I remember debug modes is like Sonic games. Now use the debug room, can be accessed from the start menu. So you can literally just like place enemies places and dick around, but it won't let you save in case you screw something up, obviously. Camouflage goggle A2 wig. Machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Save, yes. Oh yeah, no, it's just part of the game. It's so few games that do that. Sonic debug mode is very strange, but it was something I messed around with as a kid. Just, you know, place a bunch of rings, a bunch of enemies, whatever. It's something to do for like 5 minutes ago. That was cool. 2 endings remain. Let's say ABCKTU. That's what we got. At about 30 hours. I always estimate the game at about 30. If we did more side quests, it would be a little... And thankfully, they'll let you get back to the fight very quickly. Oh yeah, for sure it'll let you screw things up, which is why it's like, no. Save beforehand, saving's disabled after you do this, which I get it. Alright.
If we...
So, no, or did we you that and your...
And we just saw this, so...
9...
Shut up! You, that's all.
2 pick up. The 9... But the mo...
Alright. 9S it is. She's a lot harder to hack than it was to defend against the hacking. But I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
9X!
If it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how
I forgot.
they were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that we...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine then. I'll just destroy it.
I forgot just how different the fights were.
That'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Like his isn't even... His is a 2D fight. Which, of course, you fight her like you do in the forest. But also, like, just the emotion of the voice actor, though. We have to finish with hacking, right? Or hammer. Those are two... Got a hammer. They both have to finish it with hammer. Oh, maybe. Oh, got it. Okay.
Take care of 9S.
2B.
He doesn't have a good ending. I mean, ever since 2B, he's absolutely been single-mindedly focused on just murdering machines, and then A2 wasn't really thinking about other things. Pod 153, fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified, repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11942. Rolled out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on, no God to believe in. I was alone, tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog, in the flames, alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me, and we know why. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone. She had to kill, again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with the pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow and dreamlike way. Sorry, hold on. It gradually takes human shape. There we go. Yeah, because they explained it a little bit. The E-model was designed to kill other androids for sure. She was assigned to 9S because he was such an advanced, intelligent model, they knew he'd keep finding out the truth. And every time he found out the truth of Yorha, her job was to take him out. But they also needed his actual intel and intelligence gathering and hacking abilities, so they kept just starting him again. I suppose that's another thing Yoko Taro likes. Cycles. I feel like... No, I don't know if I would list that on things that he likes to do, but for sure that is a theme of this game. Like, for sure. Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah. It absolutely sucks. I don't know if I could say that in general, but like, at least in this game, cycles are very much a thing. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Key thing is writing. Okay. I feel like I tend to like games that feature well-done circular writing like that. Like, I also really like the Soul series, which also very heavily features cycles, breaking cycles, inability to break cycles. It's definitely something, when done well, that I enjoy. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. And that kind of line. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. I've been meaning to watch that. Yeah. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seems I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. Yeah. I'll go with you. We Yorha have no right to remain in this world. Which arguably means his ending is better? While everyone's gone, there's some hope moving on that the memories will, find another planet, somehow reestablish themselves. Childhood's end. Okay. Uno más. Oh, can I not skip this one? Huh, alright. If I can't, I can't.
Report.
Ah.
All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data. Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Accept the pod's request? Yes.
Pod
This is ending
042
E, I
to
believe.
Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B,
Alright, no worries,
and
man.
A2 appear to be leaking
Thanks for
out.
hopping by. See you around.
153
Have a
to
good
Pod
night.
042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod
Denied.
153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
They're starting to
The
think, yo.
destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Obviously. Okay. Just turning up the in-game audio.
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hack into the credits. This, I don't know, the first time I was going through this, this hit hard. Like the concept of, no, we don't want it to end like this. We don't want it to follow the way it should be, while you literally shoot out the names of the creative teams, trying to keep you on that route. It's good. Also the music. This one song. This one song. Does anyone here who hasn't heard of this version of the song? It's so good. I feel like everyone has by now, which is great because it's fantastic, but like, this is also why the second I saw this song as a music box, I was like, okay, sign me the hell up. You have my money, period, done. But like, the fact that they recorded the same song in 3 languages, and this version just swaps between them, is just... I don't know why that's so amazing. I don't know what primal part of the brain that hits on, but it do. Maybe vocals, yeah. Ooh, boy. I don't know how they'd pull that off, but that would be something. Like, I have no idea what they're going to do with that raid going forward, but I am down for whatever it is, and I'm bracing for emotional impact. Like, absolutely both of those. I am hyped as hell for whatever it's going to be. I'm expecting it'll destroy me, emotionally. Which is not something I would expect from a MMO raid. But you sign Yoko Taro up to write it in a game that already has good writing. Like, 14's already got a great writing like team. But you sign Yoko Taro up to that too, and it's just like, well, it's gonna be okay. By the way, I don't care how it looks like now, we're probably going to fail this. I'm legit trying to concentrate, because I remember failing this repeatedly. Sorry, I'm missing bits of chat, and I do apologize on that. Healer rescues the tank off the... Oh, of course. But there's a lot to focus on here, so I apologize. Like, I don't know, like... Just seamlessly... I think it's English, French, Japanese. Just seamlessly going between them. Because they recorded the song in such a way that they could just do that. Hell, even all the backing vocals don't use lyrics. They just use notes, tones. So they can just keep the same backing track. It's genius. It's... legitimate genius. To me, at least, you know. Different songs, different ideas, different people different, but to me, goddamn, genius. No, there are checkpoints. I don't remember where they are, but there are checkpoints. Damn it. I think this is one of them. There are, if you had to start from the beginning, it would be challenging. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'd figure that was one of them. God damn it, really already? Yeah, this is gonna be another failed run, but whatever. Damn it. Okay. This is the end. Do you accept defeat? No. Oh God, really? I'm not good at... Okay, we got this. Is it all pointless? No. Okay, that's clearly a bad spot to be in. We're gonna pick the right side this time. That angle's better. Damn it. Hit again, too. There's no way I should have made it through that one. Okay. Damn it. Do you think games are silly little things? No. Like, damn it, messages from other people who have finished the game from across the world, while a song that bounces between languages plays as you metaphorically fight against fate to stay together. Like, god damn. You admit there's no meaning to this world? No. Oh yeah, the candy. Well, let's have some candy from Ecuador. I thought it would never end. In the end, I am in your corner. From Mexico, from Hong Kong. No? From the USA, from Japan, from more USA. So really, this is the final boss, and you can't taunt this one. God damn it, I didn't get hit by that. I'm losing it. Give up here. No. Rescue offer received from Lewis in Louisville? Accept offer? Yes. Come on. As it connects to more people, the music gets more voices. Like, come on. Teamwork and friendship is absolutely how you get things done. Hey, we made it past the business division. But like, come on, the chorus kicks in like this, the choir, fucking... If it wasn't for the fact that you really had to go through this game to get this for this point, but while having any meaning, anybody who was ever like, oh no, one of our friends lost, I would absolutely pick this exact sequence. Anytime anybody was like, video games are hard. Not that there's many of those people left these days, but like, anybody who's like that, I'd be like, no, this. Like, you can't just take this scene out of context. Also, hello, Torpeds. Welcome to Viper Land in the chat. How's it going tonight? This sequence, without the context of the game, is nifty, but it's not the same. Yeah, this is literally the end. Oh, damn it. We're losing allies. I imagine it's theoretically possible to beat this without assistance. You'd have to be way better at bullet hells than me, but I imagine it's technically possible. They wouldn't make it impossible. Oh, damn it! Not CC! Damn it! Zefu! I apologize, I can't check the... technically... You can... Ooh. Oh yeah, there's definitely people crazy and skilled enough to do it. I'm not one of them.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle.
We're good, we're good.
That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet, here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
I mean, that's also
that
accurate.
Concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Yeah,
Question,
that's true.
Pod 042.
No, I think there's I think if
Did
you're
the
not
data
connected to the
salvage
internet, there's
restore all of
still
their past memories?
presets.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there's
And
presets.
are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
I don't know for
Yes.
sure, but like,
Then,
not everybody has
simply lead
internet
us to
connection.
the
There
same
has to be
conclusion as
some
before?
presets.
I cannot deny the possibility.
I was thinking about that as I was clearing it, actually. I was
However,
like, huh.
the possibility of a different future also exists.
I would imagine playtesters. I would imagine they
A
probably
future is not given to you.
like
It is
memorialized
something you
playtesters
must
or
take for
family
yourself.
members or something that way. If I had to guess, again, I have never tried it that way, but I would assume. And now,
Pod 153 to player. Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player, have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
I didn't have the guts to do this the first time. We're doing it. I did not have the guts to do it. Let's see what we got. I don't know what message to do, though. No, I'm not doing get good. No, that's
Become what you must.
just a dodge. If they have fishing, yeah. Oh, there's so many options. Let's see if we can. We gotta craft a good message, though. I feel like you're holding up well. I'm gonna keep looking, but I'm liking that one. Wait, tomorrow's Monday? If you give up, you're done for. I like that one. I like that one. That's the new leader. That's not bad, but I like the if you give up, you're done for so far. Limits, I'm not even going to keep looking. Limits exist to be broken. Okay, a lot of... If that's the case, I'm liking... So then... On the other... No, I wouldn't. Like that. I like that that's there, but... I like the feeling is, too. So many options. I forgot which one I liked. The feeling is... Don't give up here. The middle one's the only one I'm a little wary of. In which case, limits exist to be broken. In which case, don't give up here. I like that. I want to see what else they've got, but I like that. Effort will be rewarded. I like the don't give up here. Push through in one go. Nah. Full steam ahead, also good. Never give up the struggle. If they've got that, you can bet you're behind. I'd pick it. Take a break, take a breather. Suffering makes people... Wow. Yeah. Oh, did they have Don't Lose Your Way? If they did, I would pick that, yeah. I still like Never Give Up the Struggle for now, but it's not like you hate it, right? Feed on despair and survive. Ooh, I like that too, actually. I like that. Let's have some candy, a good one. Don't stay up too late. Oh, oh, you better hand the controller off to someone else. Like, no. Oh, was there a fight for what's important to you? I like that one too. Oh, yeah, yeah. I really like what I got. That's a really good one, Sore. Not disputing that, but I really like this one. What? Who would pick that? Ugh, no. No, we would definitely not do any of the negative ones. That's not how we roll. Oh, why would you... To be fair, they give you that option. I didn't see any of that. Yeah, need your help, yeah. I hate Platinum games? What? See, I've given up. I could understand. Oh. Oh, it doesn't fit the theme I'm going for. But ooh. Glory to mankind. Oh, see, I like Let's Share in Our Joy too. I'm still gonna stick with what I got. Limits exist to be broken, in which case rules exist so we can know our freedoms. That one's not bad either. But... That's tempting. That's tempting. The rules one is good. But I really like limits exist to be broken, in which case put your back into it, you bastard. Or insert expletive here, but like I feel like I like that. We can pick anywhere, but I'm gonna pick USA. That's where we are. Alright. So here's the crux.
Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title,
To do this,
have lost your life multiple times to make it this far.
there's a catch.
You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly.
And I did not do this the first
Do you
time.
have any interest in helping the weak?
Because there's a catch, I chickened out the first time. And I'm not chickening out now.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite
You have
of this?
to delete your save to be able to help someone else through that final segment. To leave your message of hope. Yes, you could do PS Plus cloud data if you're a coward. We're not chickening
The
out.
person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help? You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish
Again,
to
I
help?
chickened out.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts.
And I regretted
Some may
it.
say
The
that
entire
your
time I
efforts are
regretted it.
purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
Well, they want you to
And
really
were
know what you're signing up
truly
for.
sure about this?
They don't want anyone to
Very
get this far and be like, wow, you
In
deleted my
exchange
save. How
for all
could
of
you?
your
Like,
data, I will convey your will to this world.
no regrets. But like, knowing whatever, like, mind you, the game's been out for a while now. People could replay the game. But at the point where I got there, realistically, people played through the game once. Maybe diehard people would rush a second time, but like, the first time, seeing having that realization where they're like, everybody who just helped you wiped their save file to do it. It's just like, oh, that's so just, that takes it so much to the next level. Like, just simply having people leave a message to help you is so good already. But knowing they had to give up the game they just played, that save file, to do so?
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for
come
playing.
on. Come on. Oh, you get a different title screen? Really? Like, I feel like that's part of the reason I've really liked Death Stranding as well. I like games that, even, this doesn't have multiplayer. Clearly, no part of this game has multiplayer. But you do. I like games that are like, no. It's the working together. It's hard. Damn it. I love this game. The entire game up to that last credit sequence is fantastic. But like, that last bit really just brought everything together. So, that was the entirety of the main game of Nier Automata. We did not do all the side quests, clearly. There is room for more of those. We're not going to do it on this save file, because it's gone. One day, maybe I'll go through it again and actually do all the side quests when I'm not streaming it, but like, whew, game doesn't mess around. That said, now that we're done with that, we're going to do a marker so I can know where to cut that one for my uploading